is SmarTrend News. I'm Christy Duffy. Today is Thursday, February 17th. This is your closing bell market wrap-up. The major U.S. equity indices closed higher today despite mixed economic reports and growing unrest in the Middle East. In economic news, the Conference Board's index of leading indicators rose 0.1% in January after rising 0.8% in December. And the Labor Department reported that first-time applications for jobless benefits increased by 25,000 to a total of 410,000 last week. Separately, the Labor Department also reported that the Consumer Price Index rose 0.4% in January. The Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia reported that February manufacturing in the region expanded at its fastest pace since January of 2004, with the index rising to 35.9. Economists polled by Bloomberg had forecasted a median of 21. Meanwhile, in corporate news, a slew of earnings today. Virgin Media reported its fourth quarter revenue up 6.6% year over year to $1.61 billion, which was ahead of what analysts were expecting at $1.58 billion. The company added 17,100 new subscribers during the quarter. And Dr. Pepper Snapple Group also reported, except fourth quarter earnings, where it reported an EPS of 67 cents ahead of the consensus estimate of 64 cents a share. Revenue for the quarter rose 4% year over year to $1.41 billion, topping consensus of $1.4 billion. The company sees 2011 EPS of 270 to 278. Checking in on where the major U.S. indices closed today, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closing higher by 0.25% to 12,318 points. The S&P 500 closing 0.33% higher, 1,340, and the Nasdaq Composite closing 0.2% higher, 2,831 points. For further updates, stay tuned. You're watching SmarTrend News. I'm Christy.